This is Forest City in Malaysia. A Chinese-built city often labeled as a ghost town and a failed project. But what's the reality like? In this video, we are here to uncover the truth about this place. Forest City is located at the southern tip of Peninsula Malaysia, right next to Singapore. It is built by China's largest property developer, Country Garden, with a budget of over $100 billion. The city is planned as a futuristic, eco-friendly and smart city designed to eventually be home to 1 million people. But what's the reality? According to the media, it is a failed project and a ghost town. But is that really the case? Let's explore Forest City and investigate two key questions. Is it actually an empty ghost town? Or is it a livable place that I would even consider moving to? Let's find out. Feel free to join. So I arrived at the airport in Johor Bahru and then I took a grab taxi to Forest City. The ride was about 40 minutes long and I booked myself a room in the only hotel that was available to book on booking.com. Terima kasih. Thank you very much. Alright, let's check into the hotel first. Hello, good afternoon. Yes, please. I would like to check in, yes. First impression here in the hotel, pretty good. The lobby looked awesome. Let's see what the room will be like. And I also have a sea view, which I'm really looking forward to. Oh, we can have a glimpse to the ocean already here. And right over there, that's the bridge going to Singapore. And then we have Singapore over there. Wow, I think I am very happy with this room right here. Wow, it is big, it is spacious. I can see the ocean and the beach from here. This is the bathroom, a big mirror, and then the shower, the toilet. So the main area is like this. A big king bed, a little seating area, a desk right here, and then have a look at this. The ocean view from my balcony. Oh wow, this is cool, right? And over there in the background you can see Singapore. And yeah, everything here is green, fitting to the theme of the city, Forest City, the green city. And yeah, I am paying $85 here per night, including breakfast, which I think is a really good price. But now let's start exploring the whole city to find out what's really going on here. The staff of my hotel told me that I can rent electric scooters nearby, so I headed to the shop and got one. Okay, I got myself this electric scooter. 1 hour electric scooter is 80 ringgit, which I think is a very steep price, but nevertheless this will give us the opportunity to explore the whole city. And yeah, I do have a map actually. Let me find a place where I can actually show you the plan for now, maybe right here. Okay, so in my hotel there was this map, which I have now, and right here we have a map to explore around. The seafront running and cycling track, and if you can see right here we have a line. This is the 8-kilometer cycling route which goes all around the city basically. So let's just follow the cycling route and explore the city. And I do even see a sign here, bike route. So I think we just need to follow the signs all around the city. Here we have a first sign indicating that this city is far away from being finished, land to be developed. And yeah, I actually read that only about 15 to 20% of the whole project is currently finished. So whatever we are seeing today is far away from being what is supposed to be here in the near future. So there's a lot more to come than what we can see right now. I'm looking for the sales gallery. Sales gallery? Yeah. Over there? Can go here? Yeah. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Alright, yeah, I'm looking for the sales gallery, which is like one of the main centers here, where they're actually selling units here, apartments. So I want to have a look at that. Okay, and I found the entrance to the sales gallery, so let's have a look what we can find out here. I would be curious to find out some actual prices for apartments or condos here. Okay, so I had a look around the sales gallery and I found out some very interesting information. So first of all, they don't really speak English in there. The only person that I spoke to spoke only Chinese. So my whole conversation with her was with Google Translate, so it might be not 100% accurate. But she told me that currently there are 26,000 units available, so condo units or apartment units to move in right away. 26,000 are available at the moment, but she also told me that many are already sold out. And there's actually a very big model inside, which is huge. You can see the huge city. You can see what is already finished and then also what is planned. And she told me that everything is supposed to be finished in about 20 years from now on. And if they really finish everything that is displayed there, it's going to be a really big city and it looks really nice. And yeah, I also asked regarding prices. So she told me that it's about 1,000 ringgit per square meter, or you can buy a full 2-bedroom apartment right away for 1 million ringgit, which is about 200,000 US dollar. Now, I am not an expert when it comes to prices of condo units or apartment units, so I'm actually not 100% sure if 200,000 is a lot for a 2-bedroom apartment. Obviously, if you buy like a studio unit or a 1-bedroom apartment, the prices will be a bit lower, but she only told me the prices for the 2-bedroom apartments, about 1 million ringgit or 200,000 US dollar. I later did some research about property prices in Malaysia in general, and I found this website right here where you can purchase condos in Malaysia. For example, in Johor Bahru, which is actually the city right next to Forest City, you can get a 4-bedroom condo for less than 500,000 ringgit, so that is about 100,000 US dollar. Or in the capital Kuala Lumpur, you can get this beautiful looking condo with 2 bedrooms for about the same price, so about 100,000 US dollar. So my impression is that the prices in Forest City are more expensive compared to the rest of the country. And that is also something that I read a lot about the whole project here. One of the biggest criticisms of Forest City is that the prices are supposedly too high for the locals to afford living here. And to give you an example, the food prices here were, in my impression, about double to triple the price compared to other places in Malaysia, so there might be some truth to it. So we now found out that the prices here are probably higher compared to the rest of the country, but are there actually people living here, or is it really an abandoned ghost town? Let's explore more and find out. Now, to be honest, I'm not 100% sure if I am legally allowed to drive an electric scooter that has a maximum speed of 28 km per hour on the road here, but I also don't think that it bothers anyone here, because as you can see, the roads are pretty empty. Well, actually, I think I can go even faster if I up the speed here. Let's see what's the maximum speed of this thing. 25, 28, 31. Oh my god, we're breaking speed records here. 37, oh wow. But yeah, the guy who rented it to me told me I should go to number 1 speed to a safe battery, otherwise it might not last for an hour. Hello, I want to go to the restaurant here. Over there? Okay, thank you, terima kasih. So we do have a lot of gates here, so I think you can probably only enter if you actually live here. But yeah, I want to check out what shops they have here. So I don't really want to enter the residential area anyway. Okay, I think here. If I turn left here, then I can access all the shops. Alright, let's look what we have here. So this is, I think, a post office. So I think that everything that you need to live here is already here. You have supermarkets here. This one, for example, is a supermarket. I saw a haircut place earlier. We have a hot pot restaurant here. Post office. And yeah, something that I noticed already, everything here is Chinese. Like, you see it right away here. We have all these Chinese shops here. There are Chinese characters everywhere. Also in my hotel, all the signs are in English and in Chinese, not in English and in the local language, Bahasa Melayu. So you can see immediately who is the target customer group here. It's Chinese people. Fresh market. And then something written in Chinese underneath, which probably means the same. Let's have a quick look. Oh, here. Everything in Chinese, not even in English. Yeah, we also have a lot of Chinese products here. This is coming from mainland China, I think. So you don't really find a lot of local products here. I had a look earlier already in another supermarket, which is right next to my hotel, and it was basically the same. Lots of Chinese products. Yeah, this is all Chinese here. I'm not an expert when it comes to Chinese brands, but yeah, since I spent some time in China earlier this year, I recognize some of the things here, like this one for example, that's quite popular actually, I think. And then here, yeah, once again, more and more Chinese signs. Chinese noodle restaurant, I think. Yeah, hello. To be honest, I feel a little bit like I am not in Malaysia. I feel a little bit like I am in China. Everything Chinese, everyone here speaks Chinese. Everything is Chinese here. So that is quite interesting, right? That we are actually in Malaysia, but everything here is Chinese. And if you know about Malaysia, actually, Malaysia is a very multicultural country. There are basically 3 main ethnicities here: the Malays, the Indian, and the Chinese. So there are many Chinese people or people that have a Chinese background in Malaysia anyway. So many people in Malaysia also speak Chinese. But I think that the target group for the area here is not the Chinese people that are living in Malaysia. It's mainland Chinese people. I don't think that the local Chinese are the target customer group here. There's a sign here, Regalia Park, which I think is the name of a hotel, but that was not a hotel that I could find on booking.com. So maybe there are more hotels here, but you can't find them on booking.com or Agoda, which are usually websites that Western tourists are using. They definitely have other sites, hotel booking sites in China. So I could imagine that maybe if you go to a Chinese hotel booking site, maybe you can find more than one hotel here. Because yeah, on booking.com, at least for the dates that I am here now, there was literally only one option for me, the hotel where I'm staying now. Maybe if any one of you has access to Chinese hotel booking sites, have a look what you can find and let us know in the comments. That would be interesting. I should add though that there were some options on Airbnb that I saw. So some of the apartments in these buildings are actually listed on Airbnb. Okay, and after just a 3-4 minute ride, we came to the northern end of Forest City. So if I would have taken the road over there, then that's where you leave the whole area already. So this is now the last row of apartment buildings here. And I want to mention something that I noticed here. But let me find a parking spot first.
I'm famous, right?
Famous?
Yeah.
I'm not famous. No.
I saw your video on Facebook, Instagram.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for watching. Do you live here?
No.
No?
I live outside here. Just go fishing.
Fishing here?
Yeah.
Oh, this one you catch today?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like your leg. Oh, oh wow.
So
Oh, that's a good fish. How is it here? Do you like Forest City?
Yes, a lot.
Yeah. What do you like about the place?
I think the view.
The view?
Not a lot of people here.
Not a lot of people here, yeah. What's your name?
Paka.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you. Good luck with catching more fish.
Thank you so much.
Okay, have a good day.
Have a good day.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Alright, there you heard it. The local said it's actually not bad here. He actually said he likes it here. It's pretty good. We might have another case here. I don't want to say it too early, but we might have another case here of Western media reporting very negative about something China related, and then the reality is very different. But let's not judge too early. Let's judge at the very end of this video. Okay, I am at the very end now, and there's a gate here, so I can't pass here because I think this is leading into another purely residential area, which is, I hope you can see it, the line right here. But basically, if we would follow here, then we could go, at least in theory, back to my hotel, which is right here. But yeah, I think these are all residential areas, which you can see from above now from my drone shots. And you can even see that some of the houses here are like proper houses and not just these condo skyscrapers. So they also have proper houses here. So you have a choice here. You can either move into these high residential buildings, or you can also get a proper house here. And by the way, this is the first episode of a series that I'm starting now, where we are visiting Chinese related places like this one all around Southeast Asia. So each episode is going to be in a new country, and this one is the first episode. So feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, to follow this journey. Oh, looks like the people that are living here, they also have like a shuttle service, an electric, how do you call it? Tuk-tuk? Mini tuk-tuk, mini bus, something like that, which can take them all around the city. Also, what I find interesting, maybe you know the movie I Am Legend with Will Smith, where he is kind of the last man left on Earth, and the movie plays in New York City. And in the whole movie, the city is covered with plants, so nature takes back the city after all the humans are gone. And it actually looks very similar here, because on all the apartments you see plenty of green plants, like even here hanging on the side, even on the balcony of my hotel there are plants hanging. So everywhere here you see that. And to be honest, that also adds maybe a bit of the atmosphere of this place looks abandoned, right? Because nature takes over the place again. But here it's not like in the movie. In the movie it is because the humans are gone and nature takes back the city. But here it is made on purpose to make the city more green. But I can imagine that that adds the effect of this city actually looking a bit abandoned because of all the green plants around. And yeah, once again, we have another sign here, land to be developed. And this is actually, I think, the 4th or the 5th sign like this that I see here. So yeah, there is really more to come. And to be honest, I think I can already say that I am very curious how this place will look in, let's say, 4 or 5 years. I think a lot of things will change here in the next years. Forest City International School. So they also have an international school here, which makes sense. Of course, if you want to be attractive to people, to families, then you also need to have a school nearby. So that of course makes sense. It is a bit fun, to be honest. Like, the city is not that crowded with cars, so just riding around with an electric scooter like this is actually quite fun. How do I go back to the other part of the town? Maybe let me ask the guy. Hello, can I continue here?
Yes.
And,
City.
and then how do I go back to Marina Hotel?
Marina Hotel.
Yeah.
After you go straight.
Yeah.
My friend.
And then I can turn like this?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Like.
So I don't need to go here?
Yes.
Can here?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Terima kasih. I also have to say, all the people here are so friendly and welcoming. Like, we have all these security guards all around here, and they are always very friendly and helpful. Okay, so this is now another part of Forest City. Like, I don't know, if you drive by car, maybe 5 to 8 minutes away from the area where I'm staying, my hotel area. So this, I think, is purely a residential area here. And yeah, once again, I can't enter over there. But it looks very similar like the area we have seen before. We have some supermarkets and restaurants around the corner here. But yeah, the impressions here are the same. I mean, just look at the amount of cars that is parked here. These are all people either working or living here. Probably living here, because I think this is not the parking area for the staff that works here. So does this look so far like an abandoned ghost town to you? Like what all the media reports about this place? But yeah, I would say let me head back. I also have to return the bike. I'm already 15 minutes over my time. That means I have to pay extra, which this is actually quite, I still think this is really pricey. 80 ringgit for an hour. Now I'm probably gonna stay 1.5 hours, so I have to pay extra. So I would say let me return the bike, and then let's check out the main beach area around my hotel. That's the next plan. But wow, look at the buildings here. That looks really cool. This is actually a place where I have the feeling of being in a city now. What a place here. I like big cities, so this is actually a very cool place for me. All these high buildings here. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I am in the mall now, which is right next to the beach of my hotel actually. And does it look abandoned to you here? Actually quite a few people around here. There are duty-free shops here, there's a supermarket here, there are a few restaurants here which seem to be mostly Chinese, like the one right here behind me. But also down there there's a food court where you can get more like fast food style snacks and drinks, smoothies. But as you can see, plenty of people around here. So it's not like an abandoned place at all. And then yeah, when we go down here, literally like 100 meters over there, we have the beach and the ocean. Also I have to mention that at the moment it is Sunday afternoon. So I guess it is a bit busier here on the weekends, because I can imagine that also on the weekends maybe people from Singapore come over. It's like only half an hour drive from Singapore to reach Forest City. So I can imagine that this is actually becoming a popular weekend destination trip for people from Singapore. So maybe it is not as busy here on the weekdays as it is at the moment, which is here Sunday afternoon now. But also it looks beautiful here. If you have a look at the beach here, We have the coconut trees here, and yeah, like I said before, it's fairly busy here. Definitely not abandoned at all. Let's actually check out the beach properly. There's a bar here called the Light Bar, which is also a restaurant. Oh, I have to say, the beach actually looks really, really nice. Properly maintained, clean. Reminds me a bit about Sentosa Beach, which is over there in Singapore, which I have visited about a year ago. Which is also like a man-made beach. Very clean, very well maintained. And it's actually very similar here. Oh. Look, the restaurant is totally full with people. We have lots of people here. Yeah, so far I'm not really sure what to think. The first impressions here, definitely not what I would have expected. I was expecting an abandoned place. I was expecting to be the only person around here based on all the reports I read or all the other videos from other YouTubers I've seen about this place. And now I'm spotting something German over there, which is an old German Volkswagen. I'm wondering, what is that car doing here? This is the first item I see around here, the first thing I see around here that actually looks abandoned. Like something that you would expect to see here when you read all the negative reviews about this place. So I'm actually wondering what this old German car is doing here, right in front of the ocean. Hello, hello. Apa kabar? Where are you from? Nepal?
Yes.
Oh, namaste. Oh,
You're from?
I'm from Germany.
Germany.
Germany, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, last year I was in Nepal.
Yes.
I was in Kathmandu
Oh, yeah.
and Nagakot,
Yeah.
Bhaktapur.
Oh,
Very beautiful.
nice. Thank you.
Yeah. What are you doing here? Holiday?
Holiday.
Holiday. You live in Singapore?
No, Malaysia working.
Oh, you live in Malaysia?
Malaysia.
Oh, and come here for holiday. Oh, how do you like it?
Nice.
Nice? Oh, very good. Okay, enjoy. Oh, some people from Nepal doing holiday here. Are you from Malaysia?
Yeah.
Yeah? You here for holiday?
Yeah.
Oh, how do you like it?
Huh?
You like it here?
Yeah. Like
Are you from?
I'm from Germany.
Germany.
Yeah.
Coming for holiday.
Yeah. I read about this place before, and I read it's very empty and abandoned and no people here.
But here got people.
But now I come here and so many people. And beautiful, looks nice. Let's actually see how scary it is to walk up here. So you see it gets pretty narrow, and more narrow and narrow the more you walk to the top. And yeah, it looks like maybe 2 meters down there. Oh, this is actually... Okay, here we are. You have to hold your balance to not fall down, but then you can have a view over to Singapore right there. Okay, we already saw the car, which was or looked pretty abandoned, and here's actually a boat that also looks abandoned. So here and there we have a few things that actually do fit to the negative narrative that you can read about this place. So this boat I think hasn't been in use for a while. This, by the way, right here is the pool area of my hotel, which I also really like. It's a huge pool here, and what's interesting is, check this out. I think this is a wedding venue. Looks like a perfect place to celebrate something. Forest City Country Garden Pacific view. And then imagine you're having your wife or your husband here, walking down this aisle here, and then all the guests are sitting there and sitting there. Oh, this is a beautiful place to have a wedding, right? And this is where you're standing and saying, yes, I want. Do you say that in English? In German it's ja, ich möchte, or ja, ich will. I think in English it would be yes, I want. I want to spend a life with you. You know what I mean, right? But yeah, beautiful place, surrounded by all the coconut trees here. Oh, what a place. And then actually one of the rooms there, that's my room up there somewhere. Okay, what's also interesting, I'm like 200, 300 meters away from my hotel now and away from my hotel pool, and there's a Forest City water park here, which is like a public pool, and I think I read over there you need a wristband in order to go swimming here, so I guess you can probably purchase a wristband here and then just use the public pool here, so you don't need to stay in the hotel over there to have access to a pool here. And the area here looks Yeah, very similar to the pool area that I have in my hotel. Very nice, well maintained, a big pool, some chairs to sit down. We have the coconut trees around here. Pretty nice actually. But yeah, I'm actually on the way to a beach bar. There's a beach bar over there where I think I can get dinner. And wow, now it is 7 p.m. and the beach looks like this. This is crazy. Wow, once again, yeah, you hear all the news about this place. This is an abandoned city, a ghost town, nobody is living here. And have a look at this. This is what the beach looks like at sunset time. So fortunately the sunset is over there, so we can't see it from here. But yeah, it is quite exactly 7 p.m. now. And the beach is full with people. Okay, I definitely see people having food here. And also I see lots of beers on the tables. Which, to be honest, is quite untypical for Malaysia. Many restaurants in Malaysia don't even sell beer. So it actually surprises me a bit. Or actually, I'm not really surprised because yeah, this is kind of a special zone made for tourists. For Chinese tourists mainly. Ah, check it out. This is the deserted ghost town place. Plenty of people at the beach. I heard before that this place is a ghost town and nobody is here.
Ghost town actually because the MCO coming and outside people cannot come in. So
that was during COVID.
Yes, so the seller maybe very problem of that.
Yeah, but now I come here, I was expecting everything empty and nobody here, but now
yes,
so many people
because,
here.
We open already now,
yeah.
And we trying to build up this building all place. So we're trying lah.
Are these people here all tourists or also people that live here?
Also the people have lived here, but here is very like how to say, foreigners lah, not local.
So most people here are tourists,
yes.
Maybe from Singapore.
Yes.
How is it to live here?
I think very nice. The views,
yeah.
the people, and here like temple, you know, very slowly, very chill.
By the way, while I'm waiting for the food, I got a lemon tea here as well already, quite good. And then look at the sky. We have the pink clouds there now. That looks really beautiful actually. And it's really lively here now. Check it out, so many people around me. Especially many families. I feel like this is a very family-friendly place. I see lots of families all day actually around here already. So I feel this is like a holiday place for families. Okay, and by now it's actually pretty dark around here. And yeah, I just had my dinner. I ate the burrito. The meat skewers were actually really delicious, so that was a good recommendation of the guy here. And then also the mashed potato with cheese was interesting but also delicious, and the vegetables on the side. And what I really like here is the atmosphere. Sitting here right by the beach, having the look over to Singapore, fresh wind in my face, so I'm really enjoying sitting here for dinner. Okay, I paid 64 ringgit for the full meal. And yeah, this is the name of the bar, Light Bar, which I think is actually the only bar here at the main beach at least. So that was a very interesting day. I'm going to spend the night here now, and then tomorrow morning I'm going to give you my final thoughts and my final review. And I also want to show you the night view from my balcony actually now. What's really interesting to see now is the night view here. So these are the apartment buildings over there, and as you can see, quite a few apartments have light on now in the evening, and I guess that these are all the apartments that are occupied, or probably there are some more even occupied because not everyone is probably at home at the moment. But as you can see, quite a few lights are on over there, so it can't be that empty. And to also show you the night view from my balcony, let's see how Singapore looks in the dark. Yeah, we have the not really a skyline, but you see all the lights over there at the other side of the ocean. I was hoping to see maybe the Marina Bay Sands Hotel from here far in the distance, but can't be seen from here unfortunately. Alright, it is the next morning now, and yeah, what did we learn? Is this place an abandoned ghost town as described in many media reports? Definitely not. But is this place a city full of life? Also not. I also have to mention that the scene that you saw from the beach from yesterday evening with all the people around, that was filmed on a Sunday evening, and now it is Monday around noon, and you can see almost no people around here. So I think that during the week it looks a bit different here compared to what we can see here on the weekend. But nevertheless, I think what we saw here is far away from an abandoned ghost town. Now, to answer the question, would I personally move here at the moment? Probably not, because I think for my liking it is still a bit too empty here. Especially I would like to have more choices of restaurants, also more international choices. I'm missing like a big mall or something like that. So I think personally at the moment I would not move here, but I would definitely come again for a holiday. In fact, I actually just extended my stay here for 2 more days. So I'm just going to chill here, chill by the pool, by the beach, do some editing work here, because I think for holiday, this place is actually great at the moment. And I definitely also see the potential of this place. I think in like 3 to 5 years, this place will be very different from what it's now. So I think I will actually return to this place maybe in a year or 2, and then I will maybe also make another video so we can check out what this place has become then. And yeah, I'm curious to hear your thoughts about this place in the comments down below. And then I am excited to visit another Chinese related place somewhere else in Southeast Asia, but that is going to be the next episode, so stay tuned for that. And if you haven't seen the previous video where I stayed in a very unique hotel in Shanghai, China, then feel free to check out the video right here. Stay healthy, stay positive, and then see you on the next episode. Ciao, guys.